Hey guys, it's Addie, and today we're doing a full silk press tutorial. I'm showing all of my products, my blow dry routine, straightening process, and how I install my clip-ins, so enjoy. I've already shampooed and conditioned my hair and I'm getting ready to blow dry it. These are the shampoos that I use. This is the Kristen S Daily Cleansing Shampoo. It's very light and non-stripping. It does get all of the oil and residue from my hair, but it's not hard to replenish the moisture after I use this product. Then I went in with this Design Essentials Agave and Lavender shampoo. This is amazing. This one does not leave a film at all. A lot of shampoos do leave a film on your hair, like this one does. This is the Design Essentials Almond Avocado Moisturizing and Detangling Shampoo. I do usually do 3 shampoos just to make sure that my hair is really clean, but they all do have separate purposes. This strips a little bit, nothing crazy. This is going to make sure that my hair is clean. By the time I use this, my hair should be really sudsy. The more suds you have in your hair, the more clean your hair usually is. So when I start off with this shampoo, usually my hair is not really that sudsy because it's oily, it's dirty, there's product. This is going to get rid of that. By the time I'm using this, my hair usually suds up a lot more, but like I said, it doesn't leave a film. This one, by the time I get to this one, it's super sudsy, but it also has really hydrating ingredients. It's moisturizing, so my hair is prepped and primed to be ready to get the moisture back. This is so good if your hair is dry. So yeah, 3 shampoos, but I promise they're all really necessary. Then for conditioner, this is the Garnier Whole Blends Honey Treasure Repairing Conditioner. I freaking love Garnier conditioners. You don't even have to buy this specific one. I do love this one, but even like the regular Garnier shampoos, conditioners, the regular Garnier conditioners, love them. And then I do deep condition. I have a little heated cap for my blow dryer that just attaches to my blow dryer. I think I did about 15 minutes today. And this is where we're at. I'm getting ready to blow dry. I've split my hair into 4 sections and I'm about to apply my leave-in products and my heat protectants. I'm gonna be going in with a little bit of this It's a 10 Miracle leave-in. Literally, like maybe 1.5, 2 sprays. This is also a really good brush. These are the only brushes that I use throughout my wash days. Like I have 3 of them. One I use before to detangle my hair before I wash. One is to put the conditioner in. And then this one is after my hair is conditioned and before and even after I blow dry. Now I'll be going in with my heat protectant. This is the Kevin Murphy Heat Defense Mousse, actually. This is my 2nd bottle of this. I'm gonna do 2.5 pumps. I forgot what the specific claim for this was, but it has specific ingredients that leave like a protective film on your hair before you blow dry it. You're supposed to put it on damp hair, so this isn't something you should use after the blow dry and before you silk press, only on damp hair. It leaves a protective film, and I've noticed with my hair, it helps me retain more water, so the water that's already on my hair, it helps keep it soaked in, but also, and it cuts down my blow dry time, and it protects your hair because it's a protective film. It protects your hair from the heat. So it's like the heat is heating up the film instead of directly heating up your hair, if that makes sense. Next section, I'm doing the same thing for the entire head for all 4 sections. I've already put the leave-in and the heat protectant into all 4 sections. Now I'm gonna get ready to blow dry. This is the Silverbird Conair blow dryer with the comb attachment. This is my favorite blow dryer. I do put it on high heat, high speed. I'm actually gonna split this into 2. So I like to do high heat, high speed because it creates enough tension to get my hair extra straight without having to do the concentrator nozzle with the round brush method. Nothing wrong with that method. I just find it to be way too much work and it tires out my arms way more. I just like to make sure that I'm not keeping the blow dryer in one spot for too long just because it is on high heat, and as you can see, I'm constantly moving it, and I'm also using my hand to constantly stretch the sections. The blow dryer works very fast, so I just like to make sure that my hair isn't drying with tangles in it or shrinking back up to my roots. That's one section already done, and I'm actually gonna time to see how long it takes me. Right now it is now 3:04. I'm gonna see how long this takes. I did that one section in literally 1 minute. It's completely dry. It's completely dry. 306, and this entire section is dry. I'm going to take a little bit, like a very, very tiny bit of this Silk Elements Heat Protection Spray. This was my OG before I started using this Kevin Murphy. Like I said, you can't use this on wet hair. It'll probably make it revert. So you don't want to use that and you just want one heat protection. This would be my pick, the Silk Elements Heat Protection Spray. One spray, just all over my head. Although it is dry to the touch, I found that with my hair, it'll, like, the cuticle will still be a little bit wet. Still high heat, still high speed. But like when a lot of people will say like, oh, like my blow dry will be really straight and then it'll puff up, or my silk press will be really straight and puff up, it's because your cuticles aren't completely sealed, aren't completely dry. Like the outer portion is, like, it's to the touch, but like the inner, I don't know the structure of a hair strand, so I don't know the right verbiage, but yeah. You can see like my hair, even though I applied 3 pumps of this, some of this, my hair is still very lightweight. I do like to put my hair into a ponytail just because my hair is still hot and it's still malleable, so I don't want it to poof up. It will poof up if your hair is still wet, but I know for sure since I did that last blow dry, my hair is not wet at all. But this makes sure that my roots are extra straight so that I don't have to put too much heat with the flat iron on it. And my scalp is still hot, so there's some heat there that's going to help lock in the straightness. And I can also go outside like this if I do my edges a little. So I'm gonna come back later tonight and show you how I actually silk press it. So it's been a couple hours and you can see that the ponytail really helped keep my roots extra flat. I'm going back in with the Silk Elements Heat Protection Spray, and I'm doing about 2 sprays on each side. I straightened most of my hair off camera just because the angles weren't really going to be that useful anyway. And I'm using the Babyliss Titanium 1-inch flat iron on about 375 degrees. But I know a lot of people don't like using titanium on their hair since it can be too much heat. So if you're looking for a new flat iron and don't want a titanium, you can get a Cheese ceramic iron. Those are really good. I've tried those. And I've also heard that the T3 irons are good, but I've never tried that. But they have really good reviews. So I'm going in with the Cheese Silk Serum, and I'm pouring a little bit on this Blistex cap because I like to take a dot on my finger and slide it down each section that I do. You can just split your hair in half and apply a nickel-sized amount of the serum to each side, but I like doing it like this because I know that the product is getting to each strand with this method. So I take smaller sections, about 1 inch wide, and I use a bristle brush when doing the chase method instead of a rat tail comb, just because I feel like this stretches my hair a little bit better at the roots. I wish I had more to say about this part, but it's pretty redundant. And honestly, the silk press part should be the easiest for you just because shampooing and blow drying are the more foundational steps. So if your silk press isn't turning out right, or if it's too greasy or heavy or just not getting flat, you probably need to fix something during your shampooing or blow drying stages. You can leave it straight, but I like to add some curls, especially because I will be putting in my clip-ins. I'm using the Time Out Airflow. It's not sponsored. They sent me this a while ago for a video and I've been using it ever since for curls. I'm not really good at curling my hair, but I'm just taking bigger sections and starting at the root. I'm slowly turning the curler away from my face until the ends are fully wrapped up onto the curler. Then I just curl it back up fully to my roots and then just let it drop after about 5 seconds. Wearing it to bed, I like to just do 4 Bantu knots. I've also tried using 3 overnight blowout rods, which worked perfectly fine. I was just too tired and didn't feel like going to my bathroom to grab them. It's the next morning. I've already took them out because I had to run some errands this morning. We're technically done Like, this is the silk press. Looks really fun, looks really cute. But yeah, I like to put in my clip-ins, and I figured I'd add it in this video since I do get a lot of questions of how I install them. They're already washed, conditioned. This is like 1.5 packs of Love Me clip-ins. I'm using my Shark Flex curler for this, and I find that the curls hold a lot better and they form better whenever I dampen the extensions first. Make sure I'm getting the middle of the hair too. If you're not using a Shark Flex, or if you don't want them curled, or if you just want them straightened, don't put water on them. I'm only doing this because I'm using the Shark Flex to curl them. If you're using a regular curler, just spray a little bit of heat protectant, no water. That's literally the only reason I'm using the water. Guys, so I'm just gonna section off right above my ears and three clips. Obviously my part isn't super straight, that doesn't really matter. Literally just putting it right in the middle. And then connecting each side. Boom. You don't want anything pulling, or shouldn't be hurting at all. You're obviously gonna feel something just because there's a clip in your head, but it shouldn't be any pain. If you feel any pain, take the clip out and readjust it. Like, this clip is kind of irritating me, so I'm like smoothing the roots down of my hair, making sure like there's no hair in the way of the clip, and then just laying it down. So now that that clip is in, I'm gonna section off my next section. Let's say this first clip is about right here. I want my next clip to be about here. So I'm going to come around to about my eyebrows and do the same thing. Taking another 3 clip weft. This is where this clip is sitting at. This one's kind of like more in the middle of the back of my head. And I don't like to put too many clips in the back of my head. Sometimes the extensions, or even if you just have naturally long hair, your hair will get super tangled in the back. I'd say I probably do like 3 wefts at the very most in the back of my head. So this will probably be the last one. I'm gonna straighten my part a little bit. And then I'm gonna add one more sitting about, so this is where the first clip is. My second clip, my third clip is gonna sit kind of at my crown a little bit, maybe like a little towards the back of my head. I'm gonna section off about at my temples. Another 3 clip. And that one sits right there. Boom. Perfect. And you see how everything is still really nice and flat. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to fit too many 2 clip wefts on this side, so I think I'm gonna start up here, add in a 2 clip weft. I would have started down here, but my clips from the back are kind of coming around to the side, and I wouldn't be able to fit a full 2 clip without overlapping, and I don't like overlapping my clips since I do sleep in them. It's just way less tension that way. If you're just wearing them for one day, overlapping is not that serious. But I'm probably gonna end up putting a couple 1 clips in this area, or if I have any shorter 2 clips, then they can go there. But it's looking like it may be a 1 clip. With me doing so many braid outs lately, why am I low-key forgetting how to do my extensions? Like, hello. I'm gonna take another 2 clip weft. Water. Brush my hair. And just clipping it around to the back. Okay, I think I'm gonna add, oh, I can fit in a 2 clip here. There's like a large gap. Oh, period. I went off camera and I added a couple more clips, but I do have quite a bit left over. It's really just a puzzle. You have to figure out where you need to place yours. It's gonna be trial and error. Like even right now, like I feel some gapping where I can add a one-piece clip. Sometimes you gotta like move clips around and take them out and reposition them to make sure that it's fitting your head perfectly. Now that these are all installed, I can get to my favorite part, which is the shark flex. I'm gonna take about this thick of a piece. I know some people like to pin their curls as they, you know, section them off, but I just take it and I'm just gonna kind of bantu knot it in the direction that I curled it in, which is away from my face. You can already see like look how nice that's gonna be. And I'm just gonna do the same thing on this side. So these have only been sitting for about like 10 minutes, but I have somewhere to go, so I'm gonna take them out now. But this is how it looks. Yeah. Like this is my, oh my god. I just can't even help it. I just love some freaking extensions. Nice, blended, flat. This side has probably been sitting not as long, so I'm gonna have to wrap this up while I'm in the car and let it cool off then. Oh god, I miss my clip-ins so bad. But yeah, hope you enjoyed, hope you learned something. Love you.